Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what's really out there? The Milky Way isn't just a streak of stars, it's a galaxy packed with secrets, black holes, alien worlds, and ancient mysteries. In this video, we are taking a deep dive into our cosmic home, uncovering the wonders hiding in plain sight. So if you're fascinated by the universe and love learning things most people have never even heard of, hit that subscribe button now, because here, we make space something you can truly understand, explore, and be amazed by every single week. Let's unlock a deeper understanding of the Milky Way Galaxy. First, what exactly is the Milky Way? It's a barred spiral galaxy, our home galaxy, containing over 100 billion stars, planets, nebulae, clouds of gas and dust, and at its core, a supermassive black hole. The Milky Way stretches around 100,000 light-years across and is about 1,000 light-years thick. Next, let's break down its structure. At the center is the galactic bulge, a dense region packed with ancient stars and that supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius A\star. Surrounding that is the galactic disk, home to the Milky Way's iconic spiral arms. These arms are rich with gas, dust, and young stars forming in glowing clusters. Our solar system sits inside one of those arms, called the Orion Arm. Then there's the galactic halo, a spherical region surrounding the galaxy, filled with ancient stars, globular clusters, and invisible dark matter, which makes up most of the galaxy's mass and is only detectable through its gravitational effects. Now let's look at how the Milky Way came to be. It formed over 13 billion years ago, not long after the Big Bang. Since then, it has grown by merging with smaller galaxies, like the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, which it's still absorbing. New stars continue to form from clouds of interstellar gas, keeping our galaxy alive and evolving. He expelled Ibrahim from the court and gave him nothing. Ibrahim, peace be upon him, returned to his family. On his way back, he filled his bag with sand, prayed to Allah, and by Allah's mercy, that sand was transformed into flour. When his family opened the bag, they found food, a miracle from Allah. Sometime later, Nimrod summoned Ibrahim, peace be upon him, to debate with him. He asked, "Who is your Lord?" Ibrahim replied, "My Lord is the one who gives life and death." Arrogantly, Nimrod answered, "I too give life and death." He brought two prisoners, one guilty and one innocent. He freed the guilty man and executed the innocent one, saying proudly, "See, I too give life and death." Ibrahim, peace be upon him, then gave a challenge that left Nimrod speechless. He said, "My Lord is the one who makes the sun rise from the east. If you are God, then make it rise from the west." At that, Nimrod was struck silent in front of his people, utterly humiliated. The Quran records this debate, stating that when Ibrahim gave this challenge, the disbeliever was dumbfounded, and Allah does not guide the unjust. Despite Nimrod's power, soldiers, and tyranny, Ibrahim, peace be upon him, stood unshaken like a mountain in his faith. Finally, Nimrod gave the order that Ibrahim should be burned alive. People collected wood for months and even years, until they built a fire so immense that birds could not fly over it. To hurl Ibrahim into it, they constructed the first catapult in history. Bound in chains, Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was cast into the inferno. As he was being thrown, Ibrahim prayed, "Allah is sufficient for me, and he is the best disposer of affairs." At that moment, Allah commanded the fire, "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim." Instantly, the fire became a garden filled with flowers, streams, and peace. Angels descended, offering their help, but Ibrahim, peace be upon him, replied, "I need nothing except my Lord." From his palace, Nimrod watched in disbelief. Before his very eyes, Ibrahim sat unharmed, surrounded by what looked like paradise itself. His plan had failed completely. And in the end, Nimrod himself was destroyed not by an army, not by fire, but by a tiny creature, a mosquito. It entered his nose, driving him into madness until he died in misery. As for the lizard, historical reports tell us that when Ibrahim, peace be upon him, was cast into the flames, every animal tried to help put the fire out. Even small birds carried drops of water in their beaks. But the lizard alone blew air into the fire to make it burn more fiercely. For this reason, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, instructed believers to kill lizards. Frogs, however, were never to be harmed, because they tried to put the fire out. Would you like me to now shape this script into a voiceover style, with shorter, dramatic sentences and pauses, so it sounds powerful when narrated in a YouTube video?